A murder is announced. Part 1. The startling notice. Chipping Cleghorn was a village where life moved slowly, where everyone knew everyone else, and where surprises were rare. Yet, on an otherwise ordinary morning, the village buzzed with whispers. The local paper, innocuous as always, had printed a peculiar notice. A murder is announced and will take place on Friday, October 29th at Little Paddocks at 6:30 p.m. Mrs. Whitcomb, busy arranging her dahlias, nearly dropped her watering can. A murder? Announced? Preposterous, she muttered. But the notice had been published in black ink on white paper for the whole village to read. By evening, curiosity bloomed like a contagion. The villagers whispered and speculated. Could it be a jest? A dramatic stunt by someone bored with provincial life? Or worse, a serious warning? Chatter at the post office, the grocer's shop, and the churchyard hinted at excitement and unease. People spoke in cautious tones, glancing over shoulders as though the shadows themselves might eavesdrop. Little Paddocks, a quaint house belonging to the charming Letitia Blacklock, suddenly became the epicenter of the village's attention. Letitia, who lived there with impeccable manners and polished taste, had hosted many small gatherings, yet none had stirred the imagination like this. She received visitors who came casually at first, asking after the strange notice, only to linger out of curiosity. Among the watchers were Mr. Petherick, the elderly solicitor who liked to observe quietly from a distance, and the gossips who saw the event as the perfect distraction from daily tedium. Little did anyone realize that the village's most observant mind, Miss Jane Marple, had already taken note. Sitting in her quiet corner at St. Mary Mead, she sipped tea and considered human nature. "People are predictable," she murmured. "And in predictability lies the clue." As Friday approached, tension rippled through Chipping Cleghorn. Housewives whispered about possible motives, the men speculated about criminals, and children dared each other to peek through the gate. Even the air seemed charged with expectation. Every creak of a door, every shadow on the path, and every sudden cough carried potential meaning. Miss Marple, quiet and unassuming, was ready. She knew instinctively that no ordinary murder would be announced in a newspaper for shock value alone. Something deeper, more sinister, lay behind the notice. A truth that only patience, observation, and wit could uncover. Little Paddocks waited, the village waited, and the evening that would begin a chain of events, unraveling secrets and exposing lies, approached with the inevitability of a clock striking 6:30.